like a panther. The man ran like a gazelle, or so he said. Lilith saw him too, like a panther, no, a puma, but she couldn't decide. Little legs, lopped off like at the knees, a portly gent was he. See him dash down through the night, seen him in reflections, and an overcoat of striped light. Flashes blue then red, seen the sunrise in green eyes, born beautifully in blue skies, the morning bled. Advertisement for self, my mother's kinky plume. I bathe in red light to colour my life. My heels are sharpened like spikes. I wore silk last summer against the flesh concealed. My shoulders ache from toil in winter, my only shrine's unreal. I sleep left against the wall. My time is gagged and bound to crawl. I stood in storm before the rain led me home. My thought found her slopping there and packed in oil. My place is cold beneath his throne. I am not wise, nor smart, nor tall. My mother shook through birth and all. Like plumes of blue begrudged but when black. My last breath wrapped, not coiled, at death. My prophecy held at arm's length, now that flesh is flushed and racked. Roundabout. What if dogs had learned to fly and cats took gills for lungs? Would gulls then stand guard at home and pikes catch mice for mum? The 13th floor. Have we passed through Pluckley yet? Yes, 'tis the taste of abundant spirits. Stone circles there half buried, exposed, the weathering strangely lit in fields edging the village. So there they stand, warming and rapid, and old George will build an ark this weekend with an old friend. Moved on through outlining country, more than aqua abundance. Good weather for ducks, my dears, drowned in grasses and shrubs, bush and tree. So we'll say a prayer and count on our luck. Saw a rainbow sprung from garden suburbs. Without an end its dripping colours ran their gold over the wold, their gold never seen though. Untitled 3. I'd like to tell my story in chat or conversation as poem. I sing myself to sleep at nights as I recite those words destined to be heard. But to write them in a rhythm or phonetic percussion and know how it all is to end is the dream I have, my friend. So listen up, old man, old fool. Old Solomon is in his pool and his world's about us now. And if the wisest despises precious memories and is kinder to the conscience of the closer, then it is my time to tell my story in chat or conversational poem. Must listen to the words we idly pose in chat, and though you're not wanting my silence and other worldly based vacancy, bring another grinning callous response into play, also unwanted like silence. But this is your bright and airy presence I sense at all times. Your lips, the arc in waves over teeth too white to mention. It is your thoughts I crave to hear, kinder to the closer I hear. So these are my thoughts, without edit, my story too, I guess. In deep breaths and sigh, snip, snap. West End dreamers. An inadequate time lay ahead of them. The inadequacies of time, barely enough to my mind. for those in stasis till God knows when, with hair and eyes and lips and mouth between day and week, blue moon and month. Where are the children after today? What do they think before suckling and sleep, before earth's sweet motion has swept them away? With orange hair and dirty false teeth, young and old stare in wondered belief. Like jigsaw pieces, always set frozen, the gathered groups all sat still together, fewer than 3 or greater than a dozen, till crowded and silenced, dumbfounded and adoring, eyes and teeth stripped away, ready for the clawing. Perhaps the boys carry pocket knives, oh so deadly at times. Early morn, round dawn, through late, till tonight. Women and girls, both daughters and wives, all so dead frozen, memories and swollen bellies, from the moment of celebrity lies.
Don't feel the need so much nowadays, not to write nor worry about works in progress, not programmed but rewired. Gentle keys, thicker than a mist, fall and enter alone, a fear the chrome reptilian's reflection, holy green, as excellence of my boys. So we undress in corners below the cloisters. Human applause. Girls and boys, a nation open at arms. We witness their labours, but not to appreciate their worth. Male and female, in plural at times, in thousands, nay, millions. But we'd piss on their lives to defile their might. Like dragon's breath, breathe serpents of fire, breathe bird's breath of brimstone to defecate here in each human's home. Does Pan know our world? His faithless belief that circles the proud, his faceless features that shine out in the crowd. Is Pan forever? So, we are the fathers, the inventions of our own world. We don't smoke, don't drink, barely fuck in fact, and the streets will squeak till dawn is black, darker than day. Is this a computer's breath, like serpent's fire, once in then out? The thousands bound here to please the cattle of your mind. Sally, she's a young wife, younger than her husband. I bent down, and so he gave me 6 of the best, short, sharp spanks. And just what he wanted. They will swap sides. As her mother taught her, someone plastered another teenage caning over the bus timetable, making it awkward to read. But she'll smile when freed. My husband has always been a domineering man, beyond the realms of decency most of the time, I'm pleased to say. Hers are visions, are the hordes of burning torches after 7 p.m. Now fathers, fake and fraudulent, invincible, like the dead once roused from slumbering death, hear voices through double-glazed glass. There are no pedestrians after 7 p.m, as there are no fires that burn eternal. Is Pan the fascist cause we are? Is Pan the cause you humans applaud? Is Pan forever? Of country things, outside the downs, shadows stretched to cover, from hometown remains to pass by Dover. The shipping hordes bound across the channel,
sped back in reverence to our country things and Christian ring wings, and the soulful beauty of Caesar's knoll. On the brow, a beautiful orange ablaze, a circling torch of fire from Augustus's days. His scent there seen, think greys and black, wrapped from memories like thatch. Things, once green, diminished and decaying, for truth, like rural blue beauty, is too wily to match. Autumn, spring through winter, a rich slice of life, o'er hillock and pasture, rolls on down between scissor-sliced fat, to land 4 feet first, nimble and intact. A while, dirty paws print things rarely seen. The fox is gloved, the badger's bound, the weasels smell a rat. Silver nimbus streaks refract a distant gold of the southern downs, aged I've been told. Kestrels known their hover, eagled as they fly, and fills mice recover for death there in the sky. Town's End, we may watch the mist descend from country hills and distant glens.
The grace of nature, her faithful beauty.
So those days, up on those hilly mounts, where gulls have nested through time in thousands, and lovers walk and kiss and screw, long since, like ancestors, to propagate in solitude their lonesome things, and lost finger rings, now encouraged not rate the fertile few. From Town's End we watch the mists again, from country hills, distant glens, to hear the song of finch born free. 'Tis the grace of nature and her eternal beauty. I was boxing light beams when sometimes it's easier to lay me down on the bare-born carpet.